Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in with Fat Guy Friendly. We started this day in Island Park, Idaho, a crowded parking lot just above zero.
Hey Kent, this is called a GoPro P.
We didn't get too deep in the ride, had to take a little break. We had a little hangover problems going on, but we decided to tackle this hill on the Continental Divide anyway. We want to see the scenery from the top. Again, just like the intro, I said the temperature out here was just above zero. When we woke up in West Yellowstone this morning at 7 a.m., it was negative 32 degrees. So we had to find a place, a little more sun, and we found it. We had sun, we had beauty, came up on top of the Continental Divide. We had Montana on our right, we had Idaho on our left. That's right, Montana on the right, retake, Idaho on the left. As we started to loosen up, started playing around a little bit, I put my crosshairs here on Wyatt. He's my buddy that came clear from North Dakota for this sled excursion and bought a brand new 2019 Skidoo 850 SP, and then took it halfway across the state of North Dakota and put a Boondocker Sidekick turbo on it also. So I had my crosshairs on Wyatt. He hasn't ridden in a while. Wondered how he's going to handle this monster of a sled of his. I didn't have too hard of a time keeping up with him, but I couldn't wait to ride this sled. So as we approached the top of the hill, I was like a little kid in a candy store, jumping up and down, thinking, "Please, Dad, please, can I ride it next?" And what do you know? He let me.
What year is it?
19.
19. What turbo?
Boondocker Sidekick.
Generation 4 Skidoo 850 is an absolute blast to ride. This sled has a 165-inch track, 3-inch paddles. Everything feels like you're cheating, but you go throw this Boondocker Sidekick turbo on it, and what a game changer it is. So thanks a ton, Wyatt. I really appreciate the test ride. Still don't know if I'm a turbo man, but I sure appreciate the ride. You guys remember how crowded that parking lot was this morning? When we got out here in Island Park and started adventuring off the main trails, and we got over here on the Continental Divide border, we were right on the edge of wilderness, but we weren't in it, and we had a blast. We hardly seen anybody else all day long. Right here I'm riding with couple boys from eastern Montana. I grew up in eastern Montana, so I can still call it the Flatlands. And these guys are riding Polaris Pros. They're young brothers. One of them still in college, the other one barely graduated college. Again, it's about a budget here. They don't have a lot of money yet. They haven't been out in the workforce long enough to have the big dough. But both graduates with engineer's degrees, so sooner or later they will. I've been riding with these guys and their friends for a long time now. It's been about 6 years total, and their skill level has just grown tremendously. It's all about handlebar time. You know, you get on the handlebars, spend some time, and get your techniques down. Fat Guy Friendly is not going to give you a whole lot of technique video because I watch technique video all the time. Just being out here in Island Park on this absolute bluebird of a day. It was the only Sunday we had in our entire trip. We had 3 days of riding and 1 day of sun. So always know that if you get out here in the snow and the sun's out, you can see for miles on end, know that that is a day for the books, totally. Just remember, in this vacation we had, the day for the books was one of 3. So be ready to go out into the backcountry, see a little extra snow coming down, knowing that Mother Nature is doing her job, and you gotta love it that way too. You get to the point where maybe you can't see your hand in front of your face. There's other things to do. This trip we brought a professional lumberjack with us. He's gonna fall a couple trees for us. We're gonna make a great big campfire, and we're gonna cook some delicious dogs. Maybe even have a beverage or two. Well, we sure hope you enjoyed the video, especially this professional falling of the tree in the backcountry. And hit like and subscribe, because we're gonna stick around. We make all of our toys. Fat guy friendly.